Hey, what's up? It's Peter Fee.
It's the Sliding Dutchman!
What's going on, everybody? Sliding Dutchman here, and today we got the boys because it was time to put an engine into the e36 sedan. As you might have seen in a video a while back, we got this thing for a very cheap price. I got an engine for, well, basically free. It's just a 1.6, but this chassis is also 1.6, so it's easy to just get an MOT on, get it legal, get it road legal, and daily it around for a little bit before we swap to something better. But because we have it laying around and we have some spare time, we love doing dumb shit. So, and luckily I had a clutch that I once ordered because I thought my clutch was going out. Well, it wasn't the clutch, it was just the throwout bearing. But that turned out to be fine because I fixed that in a later time and date, and never used the 1.8 clutch, which is exactly the same as the 1.6. So I have a new clutch for it, gearbox. We have a lot more parts for this car accumulated, but we just have to see where we end up with this project and how fast it's going. But are you humping my engine?
What? Oh. Let's do this!
There used to be a lot of clutch kicks in the past life of this clutch. Just so much dust coming out. And it keeps coming out. It's crazy. Kinda smoky inside now with all the dust, so we put the ceiling fan on and put the door open because this is not healthy dust to be inside of. But let's just let it air down. Then we can install the clutch. New clutch on. Now I have some sets of gearbox bolts, so we should be able to make a full set. Slap that thing on. Got 2 engine mounts. No bolts, but we'll figure it out. And then there's a tranny mount there in the back that we still need to undo. Oh, and I got the rubbers here for undermount. Wait. I've been collecting parts for this car. These are for the drive shaft, for the lollipop bushings. Need that one. For the axle nuts. These are differential bolts. I got an extra subframe, like a transmission brace, because I thought I was missing it, and then turns out it was still under the car, so I have 2. Doesn't matter at this point. This one needs to go on there, but also comes with no nuts, so I have to go to the spare bin and store some nuts. Have you seen my nuts?
These nuts?
So gearbox is on. We think we have everything we need. The gearbox mount I have there with new rubbers. New rubber there. So just let's drop it in, because after that is a bunch of wiring up to do, because the original wire loom has just been cut. Luckily this car came with a 1.6 wiring loom, which is right over there. But that involves some work to get it going. But yep, it's time these two meet. And just like that, it's in. One more brace on the bottom. Everyone becomes quiet because it's not our native language. They all know how to speak English, but
if we say something, you don't want it in the video, so we just be quiet.
I do want it in the video. Just don't say dumb shit.
Hello, my name is. So what do we need to do?
This is Remco.
Fuck me.
So
My name is Remco. Yes, that's my name. This is Thomas. What up, Thomas?
So What does the V on his head stand for? Throw it down in the comments.
Pretty easy.
Yep. Let's funnel bits and bobs and drop it down the wheels. What now?
Not yet.
Well, the plan for the night is to put the engine in, so it's not laying there anymore and just in the car, rolling. So mission accomplished for tonight. So engine is in, all by itself. Thomas already enthusiastic started working on the wiring. Well, we decided that before we unplug the rest of the wiring, the last bits, I think it's a better idea to do this in the morning and then later in the day build this thing back up and plug everything back in instead of doing it now and then maybe next week do something else. Yeah, you need to have somewhat of a fresh memory if you've never done this before. So we just need to see where the wires route and go, but it's in, it's not plumbed, it's not plugged in. But the goal for tonight was to get the engine out of the corner there into the car, so this is no longer a rolling shell. It has an engine, half of a driveline. But
Still a rolling shell, but with an engine.
Well, with an engine, so it's not just a shell anymore. So we can start assembling this car bit by bit and well, see where we end up. Next clip, I don't know where that's gonna be. For tonight we will stop this process, but
Let's clean up.
probably somewhere next week we pick the video back up, but for you guys it will be just now. It's another day working on the BMW. Thomas is the 1.6 guy in BMWs here, for now at least.
Well, in this group.
So he's looking at the old wiring, taking everything out, and then, well, I guess we start with that spot and then work our way back out.
Yeah, something like that. At first I was like, well, I'll just start taking out of all the old wiring, everything that's cut out, and we'll see how we go from there.
Yep, we've never done this before, so
Oh.
it's the first. At the end of the day, it's
Just because I have the same engine at home doesn't make me a real expert on this.
well, at least we have an example at your home, so we
Yeah.
can. We're not scared because we can always verify where stuff needs to go. But while he's doing that, I'm working on my BMW. Well, they're both mine, but like the coupe, because these jack points, man, they are crusty. So I took everything out. I have a new beam. I'm gonna install new plate that fits nicely on here, and then we will have a new jack point, so this thing can be road legal again and road worthy, so this thing can be driven again, because there's a lack of drift content on the channel, and I do apologize, but believe me, I'm frustrated by it just as much. And then here the missus is working on some designs. Media side of the company is running. There's some cool merch coming up, but you will have to wait for that. So yeah, I just let's keep the camera away for an hour and see where we're at. So Thomas is ready to do the crazy spaghetti game.
Got my wiring loom.
So
Time to put it in.
we got all the old wires out, injector wires are out, so we can start laying this in there and plug it back in.
And I can tell you, it's a bitch.
It's a very nice intake manifold to wrap your hands underneath.
Yeah.
I would suggest laying everything out how you think it's supposed to be,
So if people
and not clip everything in, because if you have one routed the wrong way so another cable doesn't fit, then you need to unplug it again.
we should just go. We just start a GoFundMe, so that I can buy a TIG welder, and I can make intake manifolds. They're way less of a hassle to work around.
Yeah, because this 1.6
They
has
just,
so
like,
much
have a
unlocked
nice
potential.
Plenum here, and it's just easy.
Yeah, but it's a 1.6. How much unlocked potential you think there is?
Doesn't matter.
Looks better though, but
I just need money for a TIG welder. I want to make manifolds.
I barely make any money off my YouTube.
I don't care. People must send me money. So I can start making manifolds.
Oh well.
That's the whole point. Right? Of YouTube begging for money.
No, it isn't.
No? Oh, I got the concept wrong.
It's just entertainment value. I do this for fun and entertainment.
Is this for fun?
I do this shit anyway, so it's sometimes more fun to bring a camera along. And then if I look back at my history, I can just look back at a lot of old videos.
Done.
Nice.
It's in.
Well, it's on.
Okay, wait. This.
Enjoy it. While Thomas is doing that, I've been working on the little stubby. Oh, that's just gonna be placed in here. So that's gonna be basically my new jack point. I can weld it up onto that bar. If the camera shows it, there we go. I can weld it up to there. Just tag it on here so it stays in place. Don't mind the welds, not the best. It's been a while and I'm almost out of gas. But yeah, we can weld that to that. And then I basically have a new jack point. The only thing I need to do is just put a new layer of skin over it. And then I'm gonna make a few holes so I can spot weld it to this plate. And then also put another plate on here that's a little bit bigger. So I have more surface area to basically jack it up again. Some parts are better than others. That's doable, but for all you welders, I'm sorry. So, I don't know where I left off this video. It's a few days later. I now fixed this side. It's fully done. New jack points are in. And now we're working on that side, which is, well, worse than I thought. Has some holes there as well. So I need to address that. The other BMW is on the lift. Everything is basically wired up, everything Thomas did. Driveline needs to go in, but for me, I just had too much work on my plate. I had a Fiat 500 of a body that I need to fix and then sell. I've got a e36 sedan now coming. I got an e46 sedan coming. I got a Del Sol and the Civic that needs a whole lot of explanation, which will be in the next video. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Try to finish that up and then get everything out and then do some other jobs in between. I'll take the camera along. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. And for now, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.